Houston's top cop is weighing in on the mask mandate this afternoon, saying that lifting the mask mandate so soon will only make matters worse.
What's going to happen is that in this state, businesses have property rights, and so no mask, no service means you can't be in that business. And I can assure you that we're going to start seeing our calls for service and conflict go up. Conflict that could have been avoided simply by continuing to follow the science and being patient. We're almost to that finish line, and I think this is a step in the wrong direction.
Chief Acevedo went on to say if a business requires you to wear a mask and you refuse to wear one and don't leave, that becomes criminal trespassing, and you could either be arrested or receive a warning, which means you can't go back to that business for a year. If you ride Houston Metro, you will still be required to wear a face covering. That includes properties like rail stations, transit centers, and bus stops. The agency's board of directors approved a mask requirement in June of last year. Just last month, a federal mask mandate was issued for all forms of public transit. Taking a live look outside now at downtown Houston. A little warmer today with a mix of sun and clouds. KPRC2 meteorologist Justin Stapleton joining me now. You know, it looks like it could rain. I don't know what we're expecting in terms of that.
You know, funny you say that, Indy. As I was driving in this morning, I kept looking back and I thought, gosh, those are a little darker than before. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get anything today. It's just notice that there's just an enormous amount of moisture that's being pumped into the air, into the atmosphere here, and that's why the clouds are thickening up as fast as they are. So that said, we are going to start adding some rain chances, very minor ones, into the forecast over the next couple of days. But this is what we'll generally see for the next few days as well. Temperatures back up quickly into the 70s because we won't cool that much at night, and we're going to stay breezy as well. I know the pollen's kind of up, getting thrown all about today, and that's going to be an issue for the next few days until we get that front moving through as we get into the weekend. Right now, you can see everybody out there anywhere from the low 70s to the mid 70s in El Campo and out towards Katy as well, sitting at about 73 degrees. 14, 20, 17, 16, 22 miles an hour. So you get an idea. There's some of that breezy condition. I've seen wind gusts up towards the big airport at around 30 miles an hour. So do expect it to be a bit of a breezy one out there, especially on those bridges and overpasses. Now, most of the humidity levels have been slowly climbing up too, back up into the 50s and 60% range. But notice that we do have some sprinkles back off to the west, out towards San Antonio. So I think that's where we'll keep a watch on things. But the big storm won't be coming through until we get in towards the weekend. We'll talk timing on that so you can kind of plan out your weekend. Otherwise, we'll continue to see things quite warm into the 70s today, Andy. And notice as we get in towards the evening and overnight hours, the clouds thicken up and the temperatures don't dip that much as well. We'll stay fairly mild over the next couple of days. We'll get into all those details here in just minutes.
All right, Justin, thanks so much. KPRC2 is your vaccine central, and now that the Johnson & Johnson vaccine has arrived in Houston, people are able to receive the one dose. KPRC2's Brittany Jeffers reports on how many have received it so far.
The waitlist portal for the Johnson & Johnson vaccine opened up last week, but it is already closed. According to the Houston Health Department, more than 14,000 people signed up and 6,000 have already been vaccinated. Last week, the Houston Health Department announced that it opened a new wait list for its initial allotment of one-dose J&J vaccine. Health Department received an initial allotment of 6,000 doses and since then received another shipment of 6,500. The department's original vaccine wait list was for the Moderna and Pfizer vaccine, which requires 2 doses.
We opened up the wait list on Wednesday, and then so the 14,000 people signed up, and then on Thursday we began providing the shot, and so far almost 6,000 people have received their Johnson & Johnson from the Houston Health Department.
When the health department receives the next shipment of the Johnson & Johnson COVID-19 vaccine, they say they will contact people who were on that original wait list. However, they don't have a timeline as to when that shipment will arrive. I'm Brittany Jeffers, KPRC 2 News.